This is a little bit of a bummer. On the one day that I scheduled to come to the park, it is raining just a little bit. First things first, we need to find breakfast. I'm going to do my best to film in the rain. It's unfortunate, but they say that if it rains off and on in this park, it adds to the beauty because you have these low-lying clouds that move through the mountains. So it might be a blessing in disguise. We'll find out. It's a Wednesday and a rainy day in the middle of September, and there's still a million people here. It's another one of those famous tourist places in China, so I understand. Just getting a ticket can be a fiasco. It's 240 RMB, and they give you a little card like this, and this lets you into the park for 4 days. I have only scheduled one day, but this park is actually 4 different parks all put together, and most people say you would need at least 2 days to see the majority of it. Look at all the tour groups. It's very popular here. Once you're inside the park, there are 2 bus routes basically. There's one for the upper level of the mountain and one for the lower level of the mountain. And then there are cable cars, and there's even a giant elevator that can take you. So this is such a big deal apparently. So they look at your passport when you buy the ticket, and then they scan your card, and they also fingerprint you before you can come in the park. The bus drops you off at the cableway. This is a very famous cableway, and it's not a very popular place because they have the elevator now that goes up the hill, and that's very popular. But this cableway is famous because it flies you through the Hallelujah Mountains. These are the Hallelujah Mountains. Zhangjiajie National Forest is very famous by the Avatar movie by James Cameron. They beat that reference to death in all the advertisements, and it's needless to say, I think. But the local officials have actually named one of the mountain peaks here Hallelujah Mountain as a result of that movie, because it's made this place really even more famous than it was before. Besides all the incredible sandstone peaks that you see, it's also an incredible forest. There are over 500 species of trees in the park, including a species of redwood that was for a long time thought to be extinct until they rediscovered it in the 1940s. It's somewhere here in the park, of course. They won't tell me where. There's even a McDonald's here. On top of the mountain, there's an actual McDonald's. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm not complaining. When you get here, get a map. You need a map. This place is huge, and if you don't know where to go, you can very easily get lost. And you don't want to follow the tour guides because they're just going to ruin it with those damn loudspeakers. Not only that, there's like little villages up here, and not just the tour guides have the little loudspeakers, but the vendors do. And they're selling everything from roasted chestnuts, and those ladies are aggressive, man. They want you to buy those roasted chestnuts. All the way to souvenirs, and you can even buy coffee and tea. Yeah, you're not going to go hungry up here on the mountain. There's lots of food choices. But in the villages, it is a madhouse of people and noise. Hopefully we'll find some quiet spots. get your shoes wet. See, most of the tourists, they just take the bus to and from all the sightseeing spots. And that's fine. It's a big, big park, so I don't blame them. But if you want to get away from the crowds, you have to walk away and just try to walk from spot to spot. And there are trails everywhere. I mean, I'm on this beautiful trail all alone. In the far distance, I can hear a little bit of some people. But of course, if you want to walk it, you have to be prepared to climb a lot. They love stairs in China. Because it's not just a simple flat mountaintop. You have to go down into a valley, climb back up, down into a valley, climb back up. Whew. It is exercise. I'm glad I took that extra day off yesterday. In order to get to this spot, I had to climb 1,000,000 stairs that nobody else wants to climb. So I'm literally all by myself. Now, you can't see it, but beyond the clouds right there is a ridge. And that's where the cable car lets people off. And so you can hear all the tourists clamoring, and occasionally you hear those tour guide loudspeakers, which should be banned in a place like this. It's really ridiculous. Still, in the middle of Zhangjiajie National Park, I have found a little slice of heaven. I am completely lost on this mountain, and I don't care. It's only about midday, so I got plenty of hours to figure it out. I'm all alone on this trail. I haven't seen anybody for about an hour now, and I think I'm headed down the mountain because it's mostly just going downwards. One of the great things about the mountain is you come across these little shacks in the middle of nowhere, and they'll sell you water or a sports drink just to refresh, take a rest. Well, that was lovely. After about 2 hours of hiking, I've come across another village. It looks to be a big tourist gathering point. I can hear the loudspeakers and all the people. I can smell the food. So, yeah, it's a welcome sight after 2 hours. potato 啊，这个多少钱？
这个 有小碗，有大碗。
多少
小碗这个
大碗
15，
15，这个
这个10块，这个20，
这个
这个
15。
吃辣椒吗？
吃辣椒，真不懂啊，一点点辣。
我以为你听得懂。
谢谢。谢谢。
来个煎饼。
It's nice to take a little rest. I got this and some jam beam coming my way. Oh, that was quite a walk. Even it was downhill most of the time. It was a lot of work.